Welcome to the Clarity 16.4.1 feature supportability training. My name is Bill Yee. And we're going to cover the new report designer filter and view enhancements for 16.4.1. So what's new with the filter and view enhancements for this release? So for this release, we've added the ability for save filters for the report viewer. So the report viewer will be able to create and manage its own save filters, and also to be able to set them as favorites, recommended, and then copy the link and share those save filters with other report users. In addition, the report designer can seed in that report definition save views so their report viewer can access it as well. We've also added ability to compare dates, date attributes within the filter. So, for example, you may have the start date for in the filter, and you can compare that with the baseline start date to see the progress on how things are actually starting on time. You'll also be able to compare those the dates within there with the other smart date options within the filter, and we'll show more about this in the demo to come. And in regards to per period metrics, we added smart options for current, previous, and next time periods. This is beneficial this particular one is beneficial for doing reports against timesheet, because this is specifically available on the standard calendar when the periods are equal to days, and we'll have more to come to show you in the demo shortly. So why are these filter and view enhancements important? So with having the new save filters, and you'll be able to standardize the filters, and also to eliminate a lot of the manual rework that report viewer has to do in terms of setting up those filters again. They can save it, reuse it, come back again, and have those filters there to access quickly. And also it's nice in terms of when you're collaborating with your peers, and if you want to share that filter, it's easy for them to share it, and then also to collaborate against that report to make faster decisions. And in terms of the comparing dates within the filters, this is really beneficial when you're comparing baselines and budgets with actuals. It's been a long overdue enhancement, and we're going to add this. It's right now for reports, but eventually we're going to add it to the area of kind of the transactional side of Clarity in the future. And also to those date context aware smart options per period metrics. This is really beneficial in the area of timesheets and managing that, since it's based on specifically for the standard calendar on days. So it eliminates a lot of those repetitive tasks you have to do, and be able to get pinpoint those areas, particularly when you're making reports against timesheets. So let's see the new report designer filter and view enhancements so you can see it in action. Hello, I'm going to give a demonstration of our new filter and view enhancements for 16.4.1. So the first thing I want to cover are our new save filter capability. So if I come inside this report, we'll now be able to save filters as a report viewer. So say, for example, I can go ahead and view this particular one here. And say, for example, if I don't want to use one for architect, I want to find engineer, for example. So if I choose that and apply, I can go ahead and save this particular filter, and we'll call it just engineers. And it will save, and if you move away and navigate away and then come back here, for example, it will save these filters, either choose for architect or engineers. And these are also available in the schedule report. So in case you go ahead and you have a schedule report or want a schedule report, these particular filters will be available here as well. So from a report viewer, it's available, but also too, as a report designer, you can go ahead and say, for example, come inside this one and do an edit, you can actually seed save filters for your end users as well. So for example, if I want to come in here and let's do one for, let's say, primary role here. And instead of this one, we want to choose QA and then apply. You can then go ahead and save this as, let's say, for QA. Back and click save. And then you can manage this. You can go ahead and adjust it as you need to. This is also both available on the end user side and report viewer and on the designer. So say, for example, when you publish, these filters can then also be available on the report viewer side as, say, recommended filters as well. So it's not only beneficial for the report viewer, but also too for the report designer to be able to seed it for their end users. We've also had the new capability of now in filters to compare for dates. You can compare it one date field with another date field. So let's come inside this one, for example. And here we have the finish date here. Now, say for example, I want to say finish date after. Now, we only had previously only had the ability to do a only explicit dates. So now in this pull down, I'm able to select another date. So say for example, I chose baseline finish, and if the finish date is greater than the baseline finish date, so it actually didn't start, wouldn't end on time, you can go ahead and compare other a date field with another date field in the filter. You can also too say use this and compare it with other smart filter options like the number of days. Let's say number of days after 30, and go ahead apply, and you can go ahead and use it. Compare that date, another date, with the existing smart filters in the filter chip. So we've added that ability, within our filtering capability as well. So also too, we've enhanced our in terms of the tables and for our standard calendar. So we've added the ability here to, for the standard calendar, we added some additional smart options for dates. So we've added the ability to do this smart current time, start current time, start next time, and start a previous periods. And then for the end, we have the corresponding end of current time, end of time period, and end of next period, and end of previous period as well. So to give you some, this is definitely beneficial. This is for the standard calendar for timesheets and where you want to you actually focus on a particular day. Now these are only available, just to call out, when your periods of days and using the standard calendar. And just like the rest, you can save these. But yeah, this is definitely beneficial for those areas when you're doing reporting against timesheets. And that concludes my demonstration of the new filter and view enhancements for our Clarity reporting for 16.4.1. So this concludes our presentation and demonstration of the Report Designer view and filter enhancements for 16.4.1. Thank you.